Garden cleanup day 4. Some new gardener things I brought along for the day. So my tools, my bag. These are the new gardening things. Some more water because I gave my water to the birds yesterday. Hat, scarf because it's still breezy and windy out here. Some movers gloves because since I'm out here doing some heavy lifting, definitely wanted to bring those out today. The bird seed, I forgot to grab some rice. I was gonna give them some rice and I just forgot to grab it, so I will bring that back later. I do not give birds bread because it makes them lethargic, from what I've learned. So we're sticking with seeds, berries, and rice. I brought more cardboard and shredded paper. So that's going to be the first couple layers of my bed. Set another candle. The flies is out in full force. I brought the big boy back, but first let me tell you about these. Pure ammonia in a spray bottle. I keep this in my apartment, but I brought it out for today. Thought I had a gallon out and I did not, so I got that when I go to Dollar Tree. I just picked this up to try. I love the brand Amazing. If you know about their degreaser, then you know it is phenomenal. So they had this out there. I picked it up. I make my own vinegar cleaner. So I just wanted to read the ingredients up in this. And I decided to bring it out here to kill these weeds, since I'm going to be reconstructing the back end of the garden. I'm just going to pull those weeds up while I'm there. Paper towels, because it's messy out here getting things done. Wind blowing, cold, nose running. So we're just keeping those around. Some masks to get up in the dirt, the flies, everything. I usually wear a hat and a cover because I don't want nothing trying to get up in my hair and build a nest. So I try to wear a hat. More water because I was dying of thirst yesterday, wanting some cold water. I have plenty of water in the car. I brought water with me, but it was hot, so I just didn't do it. This is a little gift that I picked up for myself when I visited my bestie in Miami. I've had this since 2016, 2017, I believe, when I went out there to see him and got this. So it's good quality, high grade food plastic, and I usually keep that in my freezer. It just lives in the freezer. So it's frozen solid now. I usually take it out when I go to the beach and stuff, just so I have my nice cold water. So that's that. Extra silverware because they went and got breakfast for everybody, but no silverware. Thankfully, I have some in the car that I was able to provide for that day. So I brought these. I usually stack these up when I was, for the car, for picnics, road trips, etc., etc. So I just brought those in. And my bucket, because I have decided that I am going to start the hugelculture on this end. I'm going to dig the dirt out around the roses, the grapes, and all that good. Oh, look, somebody already got into my banana peels. Okay. Those are getting buried today. I ain't concerned. But wasn't expecting that. So those are my banana peels. I don't know if you can really see it, but I don't even know if that was a rabbit or rodent, but we taking care of that today. That's all good. So these are banana peels. You can't really see them, but you can see. Let's see. So these are banana peels. Let me see if I can get a flag. So these are banana peels, and what I do is I chop them up, throw them in the freezer, and then when I'm ready to garden, I bring them out here. When they start thawing, they dissolve really quickly into the dirt, which was what I experienced the last time. So that's why I freeze them, just so that they dissolve quicker when you put it in the dirt. These are some pumpkin seeds. I wanted to start sprouting, but they don't look like they're doing nothing, and they've been in there for a while. I was gonna start them in the apartment, but I figured since we out here, we'll just direct seed. And since they, were extremely disrespectful last year, I'm putting up a bunch of pumpkin patches everywhere. So that's why my pumpkin seeds is there. But we're gonna bury this today because I ain't feeding nobody out here right now. All right, so back to business before I get distracted and all that good stuff. So that's why I got the bucket, so that I can just transfer dirt. The container I was using yesterday just wasn't cutting it, so I left my coffee cup in my garden bag. I love my coffee. I rarely leave my house without, a durable container, and that I heat it up, put it in there, and it stays hot all day. I can go through. I love Contigo brand. My favorite, however, is let me see if I can remember the name, because they haven't been out in a while, but I'll let you know as soon as it comes back to me. Trying to focus here. So I bought my new coffee today in my little thermos my mama gave to me years ago for my office. She knows I drink my coffee throughout the day, so wanted to make sure I had a container I could keep it hot for the day, refill. I didn't have to go out after lunch or late afternoon to nobody's coffee store getting down some watered down coffee. I brew my coffee at home. Been doing that since my early 20s when I learned to budget, and I was working on budgets, tracking expenses, finances, that kind of good stuff. The first thing I cut was buying coffee outside. I bought me a coffee maker, bought me one of these, and I've been doing that ever since. If I, buy coffee out, it's rare and it got to be good. So that's that. I brought these are the blades that live in the car. So I just wanted to show you those. So I said I was using, there's no light over here. I said I was using a temporary knife while I found my other girl. So this is the temporary I was using. This is the one that lives in the car. She is also multi-purpose. I'll show you that in a second. This is the one that lives in my door handle. This one lives in the glove box. There's a little little basket in the glove box, and that's where she lives. I don't think there's no brand on this. I got it from an organization I like to follow. They reconstruct and they reconstruct vehicles and give them away like raffles as fundraisers for veterans programs. So I like to follow them along. This one is a tiny little thing. This is usually my letter opener. I use this as my letter opener. So she's a tiny. You can use it on the keychain and all that good stuff. Also, I like to walk around with this when I'm not walking around with my big ones, but I don't know. Does that say made in China? Oh, stainless steel. It's stainless steel. There's no light here, but see if I can get some better light. But it's a serrated edge, sharp tip. All my blades stay sharp. That's one thing that don't change about me. I like my blade sharp. So she's a tiny one, but she get the job done. That's my letter opener. So now I keep that in the door to the car. I just got my car like 2 months ago. I didn't drive for like 2.5 years. So she gets dressed just like I do. That's the door. That's the glove box. This also lives in the glove box. It's a box cutter that I got at culinary school. They was running around using this. I ain't never seen this type. I really liked it because it's thin. So you know, it's good to carry around. Put it in my back pocket when I had things to do, and it got done. So I really like it. So this lives in a little pouch inside the glove box that I keep notepad, pen, you know, little things like that. So those are the blades that live in the car. Now let me get set up so I can show y'all what this one do, because she's a favorite. That's why I got her, but a little hard to work with still because of the grip, but we're gonna get there. All right, so let me set you up. There is absolutely no light over here. All right, so this one, like, it's hard to open because the handle is a little too, it's thick, it's good. I like the grip. It's no Smith & Wesson. That's why I like Smith & Wesson, because they have an excellent handle. I heard rumors that those are toxic or whatever to the reproductive system, but I have to dig deeper into that for the research. Something I heard once, never really looked into it, but you know, it's on the list. So a little bit, see, hard to flick. I can oil it, but it's still too heavy on the handle to be doing all that. But she's a bad mamma jammer, and that's why we love her and why we got her. So sorry, I'm trying to get this light because I don't know what we're doing over here. All right, here we go. So this is her. I'm gonna have to get the box to show everything that she does, but also a rope cutter. So this is supposed to be something. This right here, this part right here is supposed to be something. Then you got the flat blade, which you can't really see, but you know, stainless steel. You got your hook in the back, and then she's a whistle, an emergency whistle right here. So I haven't blown it. I only blown a whistle for emergencies. Around here, somebody rolls a whistle, everybody's coming running, somebody's getting their, you know, their butt whooped, because we only blow whistles around here when it's danger. So this is the whistle that lives in this knife. I will, you know, find the location where I can blow the whistle without, you know, scaring anybody. But that's the blade that lives in the car, and we love her. So we will be getting some more of these, but for now, this is her. All right, so I brought the big boy out. Let me put these in here because this bag is coming back with me. So I brought the big boy back since I, you know, took it back because I didn't think I was going to have anything to manage. But then in reviewing footage to put up, I looked at this bush over here. So now I'm like, these people have the audacity to cut down my grapes and touch my roses. But this thing over here that's half dead, y'all didn't touch. So what is we really doing, or are we just dumb? So I'ma handle that. That's why the big boy's back. But that's getting trimmed down today. All these dead, all that is gone. That's what y'all should have done instead of touching what y'all shouldn't have been touching. But they're gonna learn. All right, so my old coffee that stayed here, I'm going to pour into this bed. My roses, my lily, that's a lily, confirmed. I checked. Don't know what color she is. I'm gonna have to check my photos in the archives just to see what colors I put in there. So the coffee will go to them and to my stump right here, my grape stump. So I'm going to hit the roots here. I'm gonna hit the stump here. And what I also noticed, and try not to get too mad about it, but my grape threw out a whole new stalk right here. And I'm mad as hell that I didn't get to watch this beauty blooming. That was a whole nother stalk right here. I could have closed that one off for me and left this one for the bunnies and the birds. Like, yo, what are y'all doing? But I brought my baggies today so that I can test the soil. So I'm going to dig here at the stump to get that soil tested. I'm going to do the same with this topsoil here to get that tested. And then once I clear the bed, I'm going to dig down to the base, because my grapes already ripped through. They put a wheat tarp originally here when it was laid down. My grapes done ripped through that. There's a whole bunch of new life under that dirt. So I want to get that dirt tested to show what regenerative gardening can do. The soil was tested in this property when it was an empty lot. When I came on as a garden committee member, we retested it again. So I have all those numbers. So I'm just gonna have these tested and see how we've improved over time. So 2010, 2011 when the garden opened, 2013 when I came on board, we got it retested. So I'm gonna see what it's doing now. I don't know if the birds done touched the water, but it's still there for them. Let me see if they took any shiny things. I hear them. Let me see. No, the shiny things are still there. All right, we'll give it another day. See what it do. All right. So not too bad. Just wanted to get that little update of the new garden stuff I brought just to get to work. And then, let me explain the ammonia. Look at that pretty. Hi. I think we got a dove up in here too. Oh, she got scared. Hi. Oh, she went over there. But I think we have a dove over here. One of them stopped and looked at me. She was so beautiful. I think she's a dove. But pure ammonia, y'all. So this is pest control management step 1. I don't know if you can see this. But just a spray bottle I have, pure ammonia. I'm gonna take an opportunity to spray the car while I'm here, the tires, the bumpers, all that good stuff. But the purpose of pure ammonia, I learned this trick from a friend that lives in New York. Pure ammonia smells like cat pee, like pure cat pee. So the rats won't go near it. So level 1, I'm going to spray like the benches. I'm going to spray all the benches, the pots. I'll probably spray this big rock. I want to spray, I don't want to spray the wood or the boxes. I really do, but not until I do a little further research to see if that's going to harm the plants, because I don't want to put none of that in there. But what I am going to do is spray the grass with that pure ammonia all the way around my boxes, all the way around my back boxes, my brother's boxes. And, once I hit the Dollar Tree, I'll get at the rest of the aisles so that when we do break this down, they don't try to come hop over here and, try to start over here. So I'm going to protect all of these boxes by spraying the I'll just say the rose, the grass. I don't care if it kills the grass. I'll try not to hit the marigolds because I want those to stay. But I'm gonna spray the grass. All these pathways, just to make sure they stay clear of at least the left side while I'm working on cleaning up this side. This side here, I think I'm gonna hit, I wanna hit the wood, but I'm just gonna hit the grass as close as possible to this side. Just because I don't want that on my wood. I'm gonna use it for regenerative gardening most likely. So we'll see. I don't wanna spray anything on the woods. So we'll just spray it on the grass for now. I'm gonna spray those benches back there. I'm gonna, well, the picnic tables. I'm gonna spray these down here. So I'm gonna spray them down, you know, pretty thick. It's gonna be like a wash over it, just so that they don't start, you know, chilling up in this area. The shed is getting hosed down. That's pretty much step one. Spray that down completely with ammonia, this entire area. Because I'm also gonna throw dry ice in that hole right there. There's no light so you can't see it today, but I'm gonna spray the entire shed with that pure ammonia so they know that is no longer a location they could just come and chill. So I'm going to spray that down real good, soak it down. The grass all the way around it. I'm not gonna touch that corner because there's a lot of marigolds on the floor. So I'm gonna do some weeding, see if there's any mint over here. But these big weeds are coming up. Those are too invasive for me. I don't know what they are. I'm gonna do a little Google search. But once those get established, they are a bitch to pull up out the ground. Like, you literally trying to break your back pulling these, you know, out from the roots. Like, they break off easy on top, but you know them, to get it, you need to get them roots out. So that'll be some further work. Closer inspection, and then, you know, figure out that side, this side. But this side is pretty much gonna get mowed down. I'll keep the pollinators intact, or try to keep them intact, but that pretty much is getting sprayed down. All the pots are getting sprayed down. I'll start spraying the grass on this side as well, just to get them out the way. And these back boxes, I decided this one's gone. I'm just not testing it, so too close to my comfort, so it's just got to go. So this area, the kids area, I'm gonna spray what I can on the grass with ammonia, just to make sure they don't try to venture back here. And I'm gonna give a good spray down to these benches we got here in the gazebo. I just seen this. That was a wash station my mother had up designed over here, so you could come and handle your produce, you know, dust it off, wash it. We never got an opportunity to put sinks in here or wash basins, but that was the purpose. You know, funding, once we get some funding, I'll see what we can do. So the tally for the grapes is now up to 5. I have decided, since y'all want to touch, well, y'all had no business touching, I'm going to put 2 new grapes on either side of the gazebo, here and here, because they already have their cloth on them. So this is gonna be a perfect trellis for them. So, boop, right here, dead center. Because y'all chose to be dumb. Now the garden gotta be overrun by grapes, because I say. So, right here. That was the plan for like 5 years ago, but they were being a little disrespectful then, so I didn't get to get it done. But my new grapes is going right here for the gazebo. That way the kids can have their own grapes and they can stop snatching mine. So I'm gonna give them their own grape right here. And then this other side over here also has its own. This one has a trellis right here. So I may put something there, but I wanted more like a tree here in the center where I'm at. And then I see this little bare spot here, which is now going to be upgraded to a water bath. I'm going to find a water bath to put up in here because there is no flowing water around here. Well, you know, they could fly, but not in this community garden. They don't have a water bath. So I'm going to see what I can do about getting one put in right here. The kids will love it because they got all them pollinators right there. So that'll be fine. This, we'll leave for further discussion. I may put another grape there just on merit, but I'll start with the other side first. That one will be with the kids. And then this one right here, also a perfect structure. This one, she got her all the way around. So the new grapes are going right there, dead center. Boop, that'll be for the bunny and the birds, and they can nest all they want up in there to leave my grapes alone. My new grapes are now going dead center of the box. So I'm just gonna put them dead center, build a trellis around the box, and we'll see where she goes. This one I'm going to leave exactly where it's at. I'm going to rebuild the soil, you know, add my compost, my coffee grounds, give it some more pine needles, add topsoil around it. This one's also gonna stay. That one I'm just leaving as a lesson. So I'm gonna get a spike to put up. I'm also gonna kind of dig out this area, make it its own little box, put in compost, coffee grounds, all the things I do to my soil. And, you know, God willing, it'll sprout some shoots. But I'm gonna leave that there to teach, like I said, because now I got to teach. So I'm gonna leave this here just to teach a lesson. Once I get these soil levels improved, what regenerative gardening can do, they'll know not to do some dumb mess like this ever again in their life, especially when it belongs to me. Like, what are y'all thinking? So that's staying there on merit just to teach. But this one right here is gonna get built up. Give her all her good stuff. I, you know, add some of them banana peels in here, give them their coffee. I'm gonna block it out. She's gonna have her own little concrete barrier. One, to hope that it comes up, but two, again, to teach. I want this to stay here as a reminder of what not to do, especially without asking somebody's permission. Like, you're just dumb. I spend a lot of time researching to be able to get this right. That's why them roots look like that. So that's gonna stay there just, you know, to teach while I put the new ones in the middle of the box. But that's the plan for today. Well, not for today, but future. Today is gonna be more cleanup. I brought my boxes for the regenerative reconstruction in the front. I'm gonna put this cardboard in the plastic bag, the trash bag that I just brought. So I'm gonna put all this in there. This is my coffee grounds and eggshells. Those can stay right there. So this is going to the front. I'm gonna have to come back to these. Content creation day what? I think 3, 4. But here we are. I'm one of those that be doing one trip to the grocery store. I mean, one trip to the car after the grocery shopping. I'm out here looking crazy, trying to pick all this up. Don't mind the angles. And I'm getting all this stuff up here. I want to put it up in the trash bag. I'm going to spray the trash bag with the ammonia, and then she can go back into the box back there. Don't want to Nothing coming over here thinking they can build a new home. So that's the plan for that. Well, sorry guys, the camera angles is serious right now. So this is just a short video for right now, just to show the Garden of Things and their purpose. Thank you for coming along, and I will see you on the next one.